No matter what the look is you're going for, minimalist, bold, quirky, polished, they have something for every style, every mood. That's what I love about Pair. Just pick a base frame, then snap on different top frames depending on your outfit, the season, or your general vibe. Slay your summer look. Go to paireyewear.com/sibling15 for 15% off your first pair. And support the show by mentioning that Sibling Rivalry sent you in your post-checkout survey. That's paireyewear.com/sibling15. Welcome to another ritualistic. I don't know.
Where is that going?
I know we have our little robes on.
Andy has a pink one. He looks like a gay Dementor.
Did you buy these or were these gifted to you?
I bought them.
You bought? I was asking.
I bought one for myself, and then for Christmas, Andy got a Secret Santa gift that was like a Hello Kitty version of this, but like a short version. He gave it to Jenny Jaffe because she loves Hello Kitty. And then when I was wearing, I was like, oh man, Bob will love something like this. So I got you one as well.
You know, correct me if I'm wrong, Jacob. Isn't the cat's name Sanrio?
No, Sanrio is the overarching company that owns it.
Yeah.
And the cat's name is Hello
Disney.
Kitty?
Hello Kitty is
the
her
cat's
name.
name is Hello Kitty?
That's her name, yes.
And she's not a cat.
Yeah,
She's a girl
little
in a cat costume.
She's a girl dressed up like a cat.
No, she's not. She's not a girl dressed up like a cat. She's just a little girl.
Who is shaped like a cat.
Yeah.
What?
Hello Kitty's not a cat. She's just a little girl who's shaped like a cat.
So what's the story there? Was she turned into this by a sorceress or something?
I don't know. I don't know much about Hello Kitty, but
you're
I just know
overthinking
that
it. You're thinking about it too much. She's not a cat. She's a little girl. End of discussion. That's all you need to know.
It's not like you're protecting Hello Kitty. You work for Sanrio.
No, this is Sanrio's messaging. Sanrio is like, no, she's not a cat. She's a little girl. And all the press, and they're like, that's it. She's a little girl. I don't know what to tell you. She's a little girl.
Jacob,
there used to be a Sanrio store in Times Square.
It's not like Jacob was working for Big Kitty.
Yeah, you work for big Kitty Karma. Big. I'm trying to make Big Pharma into a. It didn't work.
Remember all the girls, all the Voss girls were on Klarna?
Girl.
It was Asia O'Hara, Kimchi.
Yeah, Kim looked so miserable doing it too.
Aquaria.
Kim looked miserable doing it. Kim like she hated every second of it.
Cameron Michaels is on it too.
Now Klarna's everywhere.
I know. You can put four easy payments. Yo, Bob will walk away in the middle of a podcast. Isn't that crazy?
Well, I was hoping you would keep the conversation going while I would grab myself a Red Bull.
Can you what?
This is my Peacock account right now.
Bob, I can't. Well, where's yours?
I don't have one. I don't have
his profile.
It's just my boyfriend's on my account.
Screaming.
Mikey's picture is Ariana Grande as Glinda, and mine is the actor who played Captain Holt, which I get called rest in peace to the actor.
Oh, he passed?
He passed away like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Okay.
I get called him even after he passed, people were like, is that Captain Holt? People would be like, I don't know if they were like doing it as a bit or they were like, gee, like, I can't tell if this is Captain Holt or not.
Captain Ray Holt was on Arrested Development? Nope.
He was on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Got it. Andre Brower. Andre Brower is his name. I mean, I can see it though. I definitely, of all the people you could accuse of looking like, I see it the most in him.
I think Andre Brower and I do look like, if I told you Andre Brower was my uncle, I think people would be like, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
If you say it was your dad, I'll believe it.
But shout out to that handsome, handsome devil. May you rest in peace.
We're so similar. Same glasses, same robe.
The character's gay, but I don't think the actor is though.
Oh, he was gay in the show?
Yeah, the character. Yeah, Captain Holt is gay.
Got it. I've never watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't know. I'm assuming it's a comedic, satirical police officer show.
I used to kind of have a crush on Andy Samberg.
Andy Samberg. You know, there's a segment of straight boys that look like they don't wash their balls good, and their assholes stink, and I just can't get into that. Like
I think Andy Samberg looks squeaky clean to me. Something about him. He looks like he looks like when he washes his butt, he fingers his butthole.
No, let me tell you the who fall in that. Andy Samberg is that to me. Seth Rogen gives me that big time. James Franco gives me that. Who else? These white boys look like that. Adam Sandler gives me that.
Oh, Adam Sandler down.
Yeah. Chelsea Handler, I mean.
Andy Samberg is so cute. What a cutie.
Well, it's also just all these things of all these white people. Not Mina Suvari. What's someone who's dating Ashton Kutcher?
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis. Chelsea Handler. A bunch of these white celebrities out here, they were like, yeah, I don't wash my body. They're like, what do you mean? Like, for example, Chelsea was like, yeah, I'm in the shower and I shampoo my hair. And the soap from the shampoo.
No, she said she doesn't wash her legs. She didn't say she doesn't wash her body. Okay, yeah, she didn't say I just shampoo and leave the shower.
No, that's another thing. She said that she washes her Pikachu. She hits the other hot spots. I assume her armpits, and she shampoos her hair. And she said the water comes down and it soaps everything else.
But sometimes folks be doing too much. I said I don't wash the bottom of my feet, and people act like I said something crazy. I do not wash the bottom of my feet. I'm literally stomping all over soap. The bottom of the tub is abrasive. I'm fine. I wash every part of my body. I do not wash the bottom of my feet. And everyone's like, that's crazy. And honestly, it's not. Y'all are doing too much. Y'all are in the hygiene Olympics. You're doing too much. Calm down. I don't wash the bottom of my feet.
Do you use a rag every time?
I use a loofah, and if I'm on the road, I use a towel, a rag.
A rag, yeah. I use an African netting sponge. I've been in the African netting sponge business for a little while.
But yeah, I do not wash.
I don't wash the bottom of my feet. I mean, if I'm like, so I have a seat in my shower, so I'll take the foot scraper and I'll scrape the bottom of my feet like at least like once a week. But I do not go with a washcloth and wash under my feet every week.
I used to use a pumice stone on the bottom of my feet, which I probably should get back into. But then the pumice, I moved, I lost it, I never got a new one, and
they sell them everywhere.
Everywhere? So I can go to Staples and get one?
Probably.
Everywhere? Can I go to Krispy Kreme and get one?
You have to. You always have to be the most extreme.
Can I go to McDonald's? You work there. You know what they sell. Can I go to McDonald's and get one?
Extreme about everything. You know what the fuck I mean.
You said everywhere.
You know what I mean.
So not everywhere.
You know what I mean. You're so fucking ridiculous. I can't. I just can't.
But I do maybe twice or three times a week, I will get like between my toes really aggressively, more than normal.
Yeah. Well, I used to do that. Well, I showed Dewan this, and Dewan about fell the fuck over. He could not stop laughing at me. But since my surgery, I can't bend my toes anymore. I can't bend my toes.
Like, will you regain your toe bending ability?
No, it's gone forever.
Did they tell you this beforehand?
He told me. Well, he said I won't be able to like grip like I used to. Like I can't I can't fucking pick up a pen.
You had paws.
I mean, everyone does. You can't bend your toes.
No, you have long toes.
I don't have a long extra.
Money has fingers on her hands, on her feet.
Fingers on my hands, yeah. You spoiler, you do too.
To clarify, is it like you don't have the muscle control to bend them, or like they're like flat rods and they physically cannot bend?
They physically cannot bend because they cut the tendon. I can show you right now.
Please don't.
Jacob's face.
Please don't.
Okay, y'all.
You can do it through the sock one day. You don't.
This is me trying to bend my toes.
Blur this for the regular people. This is Patreon only.
This is y'all see how long Monet's toes are? That is crazy.
This is me
trying with fingers.
This is me trying with all my might.
Monet, you don't think you have long toes?
I don't think so.
This will not shock any of you, but Naomi also has very long toes. And when we're in the dressing room, Naomi is constantly... Naomi will not bend down to pick something up.
I've experiences of her. Naomi,
I've seen Naomi pick up entire costumes. I've seen her pick up a laptop off the ground with her feet.
Naomi will pick up things with her feet. I've seen this.
This shit is so funny. And she'll do it so nonchalant. Yeah, so now just then the foot is by her face. And she's like, and I was Like all of a sudden, you just see this, that was her foot just comes.
It's like that scene in Goldmember where his foot is just coming up.
Yes. Naomi and them toes be sending me to the moon. She has her toes are almost as long as yours, almost.
I feel like I don't think I've ever seen Kim's feet.
I'm sure I've seen Kim's feet before.
I don't think I have, and I've been with Kim at a pool and stuff. I've seen Plastique's feet.
Naomi has a very, very, this is not shocking, a very beautiful body. Her whole body is very, very beautiful. And I was at her gig the other day because she did a month over at Mickey's. And I was sitting there, I was like, her body is just so stunning.
It's ridiculous. I hate her.
How beautiful.
Hate her.
And she came with us to go see Lizo.
Yes.
Who taught about big girl coochie. And
the entire time, Bob and Naomi just playing Smash or Pass.
We were the entire time. And I love Naomi's always down. I love Naomi so much.
She's a down.
Wait, what Jacob has the episode?
Not a downer. She's always down.
She's always down. She's like so sad.
Has what episode come out?
The one with Lizo, yeah.
Yeah.
When it drops.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I want to talk about how we were on really good behavior that day.
On the Lizo podcast?
Mostly me.
Bob, anytime we've been on bad behavior podcasts, because you start to get wild.
What is your part in anything ever?
Because Bob,
what is ever your part in anything?
I'm a good behavior with the guests. You start to get crazy, and you start to want to fight me in front of the guests.
When I want to fight you when we're alone, you be putting on. You put on.
I don't put on.
When company comes over, you act funny. Ooh, hello there, dear. Wherefore yonder hither with the brakes. You put on a little fake show. I want people to see the real us. People who sign up for this podcast is because they love us, not because they love the produced image of, not because they love Pit Stop Monet. Not because they love Pit Stop Monet. They are here because they love Sibling Rivalry Monet. Okay. The only reason they go to see the Pit Stop is because they saw you here and they loved you here, honey.
I was literally talking to Joe about that the other day. I was like, Joe, people feel like I have all these different, like I was a different person on both things. It's not. I give those same opinions. I also said this too. When I watch the Untucked, which you don't until you do Pit Stop, you get more context. And I am someone, the more information I get really angry stuff. And like having one more little piece of information will make me turn on someone.
So, I mean, I'm behind on the Pit Stop. Was the Angeria episode fun?
Yeah, she was fun. Angeria, she truly is like a Southern Belle. First of all, the voice.
Girl, it's crazy.
Yeah, she's like a Southern Belle, and the voice really helped. It was a really fun time.
Who is your least favorite guest you've had so far?
Everyone asks me that. Why that? That's so mean-spirited.
Which means you've had time to think about it.
But that's so mean-spirited. I have a question.
Yeah, I know. I asked you a mean-spirited question. I would like an answer, please.
Before I answer that, why would you want to know that?
Because I think it's fun. I like drama. Okay, who was the most, not least favorite, who's the most difficult guest? How about that? That makes it sound less. No!
Diabetes is the most difficult guest we've had so far.
That doesn't even make sense. I thought y'all would get along so well.
We did get along, but this bitch decided that wig she wore, she decided to dye it with Manning Pang the night before. And then she's on set wearing a fucking fur coat and it's hot on set. So y'all, we had to restart the episode about 4 times. And each time we're like a good 10, 15 minutes in. Because the wig was dripping down her face. That's why if you look inside her face, there's red all here because she was like just bleeding. So that's why when I make that joke about her wig bleeding down the side of her head, it was like the 4th time we had to restart the episode.
Who's the guest that was like just so easy and just you would just have so much fun? It was just so easy to work with.
Well, there was a lot of those. Bendela Cram. Oh, yeah. That's all right. Bendela Cram was that. Plastique was so fun. Plastique was wild. I was like, oh, Plastique said, y'all say I don't have personality on All Stars? Here she is. It was so fun.
When Plastique came under my house to do my makeup, she is so easy to get along with.
She really is.
I don't think Plastique has a single enemy. I don't think
Oh, she did.
Plastique has enemies?
For a while, enemies with her and Naomi.
That doesn't even Naomi. I get because Naomi's a bitch. Naomi's kind of a bitch.
I make sure you bleep that out, Jay, and
but not the
Amelia.
Naomi part. Just the person who has beef with those.
Yeah,
two.
just the person that
Naomi's kind of a bitch, but no, everyone a bitch.
Naomi, what is Naomi a bitch?
Naomi's kind of a bitch. Do you watch Race Chaser? Girl, Naomi does not pull punches. Naomi says what she thinks, and she says it with her whole itty bitty little chest.
Did you see her talking about Sam Starr?
No, I missed that one. I didn't see it.
Sam Starr was coming down the runway, and Naomi was like, "Is she Christian?"
That's why I love Naomi. But like Plastique, like when Plastique came over, she was just so fucking sweet. Deja Sky, when she came to my house and did my makeup, what an angel. She actually came to my gig with me after we went and did some stand up. Me, her, and Thorgy went out to the comedy store. Who else came over? And was fun. Willem was really fun when she came over. Lil Mama, Rock'em Sakura.
Someone who was another queen, I think.
Oh, and what's her name too? Sorry, Bosco. Bosco was so much fun. We hung out afterwards too.
Bosco's at your house? I mean,
Bosco.
Bosco.
It was a while back. Bosco and I did it. We went back. We did the Bosco Brow Challenge together.
Rock'em Sakura was at your house?
We did first impressions together.
Oh, I thought I introduced you to her at the studio. I didn't realize you hadn't met before.
No, we'd already worked together.
Got it. Well, let's take a break, and I have something a little controversial to talk about.
Oh.
So, Bob, who
Vanjie. Vanjie was the most difficult guest I've ever had on the pit stop, and I think that comes across in the episode.
When I watched the episode, you had told me beforehand because you literally called me leaving set because of how upset you were, and it absolutely is. You can see the episode. It's
you hid your diabetes. How difficult it was. I could not possibly hide how. And then at one point I said to her, if you don't answer this question, I'm going to kill myself. Like I can't something. Like I was like, I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind. You have to answer at least one of these questions. You literally must answer at least one question. She was driving me absolutely insane.
Liquor? Y'all got liquor?
I was like, my God. And wait, I've only guessed it for you. You've never guessed it for me, have you?
Yes, I did. And it was virtual though, not in studio.
I mean, you're an easy answer. That's a cheap answer to say you're my favorite guest. The easiest guest I've had. But Thorgy's also a really easy guest.
Yeah, we have to leave each other out of it because we're always going to see each other.
Yeah, Thorgy's a really easy guest. Thorgy and I always cut up and have fun.
But Thorgy's a good guest for you, but
she's
to everybody else.
She can be a lot to work with. I've never had to produce Thorgy, so Yeah. Okay. And who else was Willow Pill. Willow Pill was so funny.
I'll work. Willow Pill. Okay. It's
really funny. So I mean I would actually like to go back and do the pit stop sometime if they'd ever have me.
Where's my phone? My phone is inside.
If they'd ever have me, I would love to go back. But
let me send you a picture of, because I don't know when this is coming out, but look what this queen I had. She was a guest.
We have episodes banked until like mid-April, so this is going to come out in a while.
Okay, Nymphia Wind was on there. Look what Nymphia Wind came to.
You're sending it to the group?
Yeah, I'm sending it to the group. Look what Nymphia Wind came to the pit stop as. I was screaming.
Is it a banana?
No.
What am I looking at?
She's a sponge. Isn't that crazy? She is wild.
That's our current fucking
What is
reigning.
this dress that you're wearing?
So this is a dress I got online, and I just went to get some feathers, and Godoy added feathers to it. I added all the feathers.
It looks like the dress you and I were matching that time.
We had matching dress like that? Oh, no, not that. It's another dress I got online, and I added ostrich feathers to it to like elevate a little bit.
That's kind of giving cunty scar.
Oh yeah, I can see that. It is giving cunty scar.
I don't get it. Cunty scarf?
Scar.
Oh, yeah. You're not wearing makeup on your legs?
Good. Huh?
You're not wearing makeup on your legs?
No. Is that a read or is that a compliment?
It was an observation.
But it's a compliment?
No, it's not a compliment either. It is an observation though.
Are you saying it looks like I have makeup on my legs?
It looks like you're not wearing makeup on your legs.
Why would
And
I
you're
put
not.
Why would I put makeup on my legs?
To even your tone. Naomi does it.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does. She puts makeup in her lotion and she rubs it across her legs.
Do you put makeup on your legs when you wear your little dresses that your legs be showing?
I wear tights over them, even the tone.
No, Bob.
I wear fishnets over them.
I have seen you wear.
No, but the fishnets create the illusion of the tone. That's part of the thing that fishnets do. When from far away, fishnets create like texture so that it evens it out.
Nigga, I have been with you when you have not worn, when you were in your little your bag, when you were wearing your little open-toed shoes, and you did not have fishnets
with
on.
no fishnets.
Yes,
that was because I was unprepared. If I'm not wearing fishnets, I made a mistake and I wasn't prepared. I would never go out with my legs out and no fishnets unless I was like, oh shit, I left my fishnets at home, or I pull my fishnets out and there's a giant hole in them on accident because I packed the wrong fishnets. Which I keep old fishnets around with holes in them because sometimes I'm like, oh, sometimes I want to do the holy look, like if I'm wearing like something that's kind of punk rocky. So I keep a pair of fishnets with holes in them, but I don't need as many as I have because I end up with sometime when I pack them, unless you're like pulling them apart, you can't tell where the holes are.
Yeah.
And then I'll get to a gig and I'll be like, oh shit, I packed the ones with the holes in them. It doesn't happen very often, but every once in a while it does happen.
Got it. Interesting. You know, Bob, I want to talk to you about something.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Not all ears. Because it's something I can't tell if you're trying to make fun of me or if you're saying it the real. Because at this point, I've lost the plot on what is the right way to say it.
I say ears, you say airs.
Airs.
Ears is the correct way. I'm all ears.
I'm all ears.
Ears, not airs.
Ears.
What do you breathe in?
Air.
What on the side of your head?
Ear.
Now say air. Like when there's air in your ear.
I have air in my ear.
No, say I have ear air.
I have ear air.
Can you say I can hear my ear air?
I can hear my air, like hair. I can hear my air.
No, I can hear my ear air. I can hear the air. I can hear my ear air.
I can hear my ear air.
Say it without pausing. I can hear my ear air.
I can hear my ear air.
I can hear my air air? That's crazy. Say I can hear the hair on my ear air.
I can hear the air on my ear air.
Do you think ear and air are pronounced? Do you think ear and air rhyme?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Ear and
rhyme.
air.
Yes, they rhyme.
Ear and air don't rhyme.
Yeah.
Air and hair rhyme. Ear and near rhyme. They are near rhymes, but they are not rhyme. It's a slant rhyme.
They're a slant rhyme, but it is a slant what? Rhyme.
Ear and air don't rhyme.
Ear.
I walked to the store to buy a piercing for my ear. Went up and I flew to the air.
That
doesn't rhyme. I went to the store to get a piercing in my ear, and then I jumped on and started to steer. Steer, ear, beer, clear, dear, drear,
fear,
air, hair, bear, nair, care.
Bear.
I don't understand. Here's the thing, too. When people have accents, my thought process is, even though you're aware that you have an accent, even though you're aware that you have an accent, you know how it's supposed to sound. Like, I know that I'm saying wrestling, but I know that wrestling
is not the word.
Is not the word. I know that it's not wrestling. It's wrestling. I know that it's wrestling. Now there is one word that I cannot tell. There's one specific word that I genuinely can't tell the difference between.
What?
It is the thing you write with and the thing that you put to put your wigs on your wig head.
You know, a pen and a pin.
It's a pen and a pen.
You're right. You just did it.
You write with a pen.
No, now you're saying pen.
And you use a pen to.
Now you said the same thing.
A pen and a pen.
You're saying the same thing now. A pen, like it's big I, and eh.
A pan.
Right.
No one says pan.
Yes,
that's a pan. You cook in a pan.
That's a eh.
No, you cook in a pan.
Right, that's an ah.
You write with a pen.
That's an eh.
Pass me the pen. I need to write. Does anyone have a pen? I need to write something down.
You said pen. Like a pen.
To me, I don't hear it. That's one thing I cannot hear. A pen.
Yeah, so maybe have some empathy about how I feel.
No. Like, so does this thing you write with, does it rhyme with a number after 9?
10, yes. 10 and pen rhyme, yes.
But to me, the number after 9 is the same as a can that is 10. 9, 10, a 10 can. 9, 10, a 10 can.
No, 10.
7, 8, 9, 10.
10, Ben, when, send. Those all rhyme. What you're saying is can, band, lamb, Sam.
Are you saying can and lamb rhyme?
Yes, can and lamb rhyme. Yeah, I went to the store to get a can, and then I was like, oh, I want to cook some lamb.
That does rhyme. You're right.
Yeah.
I said 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rat-tat-tat. What's that lamb's name? The puppet? Lamb Chop. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Found out Lamb Chop is a bit of a lamb.
No. 10 and lamb do not rhyme, baby.
Okay, this is my brain is turning into goo. Oh, there's a new 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8.
What is it?
It's like,
we can't do it on Zoom.
this
never being
bitch think that she fucking ate. This bitch think that she fucking ate. Bitch think that she fucking ate. Think she fucking ate. She fucking ate.
Fucking ate.
Fucking ate. Ate. Fucking ate.
I haven't seen this one yet.
She fucking ate. Yeah, you get it.
Because your hair is so nice and spherical, hoodies look good. See, like you have like a perfect, because my oblong ass head, my shit is looking tall. I wanted to sit how yours is sitting.
If I go get this hair transplant that I'm thinking about getting, baby, when my head swells, I'm going to look insane.
Are you really thinking about doing it?
Thinking about it, yeah.
Are you going to do it in America or are you going to go to Turkey?
I don't know yet. Well, the thing is, I talked to Mateo, who famously had hair transplants, and he's like, go to the guy that I use.
Does he do black people?
That's what I asked. I was like, I need to see a bunch of black people getting their hair done. And Mateo was like, well, according to the people who do the hair, they say that black hair is easier to do than white hair. Apparently just to Asian hair is the hardest to do. And then like white people hair, and then like curly white people, like brown Latino people, and then black people is the easiest. That's the order of easy, how easy it is. There is this place in Turkey where all the white people go. Like basically everyone on their website is black. Like every single person they have is black.
I would do that. I'm gonna tell you, I'm sure you're right. I'm sure it is easier. Then let me see some examples. I want to see some examples.
That's like I was like, I want to see the book, and I want to see a bunch of niggas in the book.
Like, yeah.
I wanted to look like the South Side of Chicago up in that piece.
Yeah, I would definitely go somewhere where you've seen black people do it before.
So I was thinking about going to Turkey because this place just does all the black people, and I'm like, I want to if I do it there. But then I was thinking about like having hair again, and I'm like, it's actually kind of exhausting.
I know.
I remember when I had hair, y'all, it was like
too much.
Because I had a lot of hair. I either had I was an Afro kid. I had a giant Afro.
Did you?
I had an Afro for like 7th grade until maybe like 9th grade. Actually, I had an Afro. I had a high top fade. I had an Afro, and then I went into locks in 10th grade.
Got it.
And I had those until my 2nd year of college.
Yeah, when I had, I've been thinking about doing that surgery too, as well, and I was like, yo, having hair again, like I'll have to, bitch. When I had hair, I used to me and DeWine used to be in the barbershop every week, trying to have like a fresh cut, looking cute all the time.
Every week you go to the barbershop? Better than me.
Every week. It was too much.
If you do even all over, you don't have to do that.
No, but I wasn't that. It was I had a lineup.
Move it a little higher. I saw the lineup.
Anyway.
Put it where it actually was.
So it's so much upkeep. It's too much upkeep.
I was in this Monet. The picture I saw of you were holding on longer than you should have been.
That's not true. As soon as I started thinning out, I cut it.
I don't know the evidence of what I've seen. Monet, you had a bad hairline. You did a photo shoot in the bad hairline, which is crazy to me. The fact that you left the barbershop and then you let someone hold up a camera and take a picture of you, and then you use that picture to like go get head, that's crazy to me.
Well, that's what I did.
I got a bad haircut. I flew on a plane. I landed and I shaved my head. And that was my last professional haircut outside of getting a piece ever. I had one bad haircut and I was like, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. I have to go.
Hey, having hair and doing drag again it sounds like so much. I don't that part of it sounds like really exhausting. I'm not looking forward to
Yeah, I
it.
don't want to squeeze in time to go to the barber.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go to a straight barbershop. I want to open up a gay barbershop.
I mean, I'm sure you can do that.
Reefy Royalty has a hot body. Good for them. I went to go open up our chat to look at our topics, and then I saw. By the way, just so y'all know, all of my Facebook friends are posting the thoughtiest. Do you ever realize go into your Facebook and then just see like it is just thoughtiness? Like Facebook is the new place for millennials to post their thirst traps in their stories. If you go to your Instagram your Facebook right now and look at the very top of the page, you have to go on your laptop though. I mean, on your computer or something. It is whorish.
Everyone's posting that Bad Bunny thing. Oh yeah, everyone's posting that Bad Bunny picture photo shoot he did. Yes, we know that he's hot.
What did Bad Bunny do?
He did like a photo shoot for Calvin Klein.
Jacob, can you post it?
We need to take an ad break.
Oh, sorry, we're not looking at the thing. We're looking. All right, here we go. Okay, let me set the scene. Rooftop party last weekend. City skyline in the background, music, just vibing. I had no idea what the vibe was going to be, but I wasn't about to show up looking just okay. I ended up building this beautiful outfit around this super simple black jumpsuit. Clean, classic. I elevated with a pair of bold red top frames from Eyewear. And let me tell you, that is the moment. People kept asking, where do you get those frames from? Honey, I felt like Sally Jesse Raphael. Like, not even my shoes, not my outfit, not my necklace, just the frames. That's what I love about Pair. No matter what the look is you're going for, minimalist, bold, quirky, polished, they have something for every style, every mood, and I have no idea what I'm wearing today kind of day. Just pick a base frame. Mine's the Finley in clear crystal, by the way. Then snap on different top frames depending on your outfit, the season, or your general vibe. Right now, I'm obsessed with the sun tops. I've been wearing the retro amber ones. They pop right on, instantly turn your regular glasses into sunglasses, and actually protect your eyes from the sun. Function and fashion? Yes, please, I'll have another. And if you're like me and need a prescription, Pair has you covered. Plus, they take FSA, HSA dollars. I even used a virtual try-on to find perfect frame shapes for my face without leaving my home. Technology, baby. Slay your summer look. Go to paireyewear.com/sibling15 for 15% off your first pair. And support the show by mentioning that Sibling Rivalry sent you in your post-checkout survey. That's paireyewear.com/sibling15.
Hey, I know the video just cut off, and I know you're upset about it because you want to see the dolls. I know you do, but there is one way to see us. Go to our Patreon, right, Roberta?
That's right. And not only will you see the rest of this video, you're going to see so many exclusive videos. You get to see some of our one-woman shows. You get to watch our Untucked thoughts. You get to see, listen, there is, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, it's the best Patreon in the business.
100%. Bar none.
All right, let's get back to the episode. Let's do it.
And we're back.
Please keep Jacob's little Emery back in there. But yeah, it is very whorish over on Facebook. The millennials are really in their horror era right now.
Well, what else is these old ass millennials gonna do?
I love how whorish it is. Honestly,
he's born in 94.
Are you seeing it on your page?
Yeah,
it's whorish, right? Okay, this is the Bad Bunny. Let me look at the Bad Bunny real quick. Okay.
I realize he has so many tattoos.
Can I say something that's kind of controversial?
What?
Does Bad Bunny look a little bit like a Muppet in the face?
A Muppet? I mean, I don't see Muppet, but I don't want to negate that experience for you.
Have you seen that clip of Tamar Braxton
yes,
crying because they say she like, and it's not funny. And it's not funny. Let me clear myself up real quick. Tamar Braxton crying because she looks like a Muppet.
This is on the real.
Yeah, and Lonnie Love trying with every fiber of her being not to laugh about it. Lonnie Love was so unserious on this show. My favorite clip of them being like, where will y'all be in 10 years? Lonnie Love said, I'll be dead.
Wait, why would she say that?
Well, because he was just being funny, and Lenny was just being a goof.
You remember when Amanda Suze was on there, and girls, Amanda Suze used to that show was so wild and real.
Well, to be honest, if I'm being fully honest with you, I don't actually watch the Real or The View. I just see clips, so I've actually never watched.
You never watched? Never watched.
That's a bit hyperbolic. I don't watch though.
I listen every day. But on because they put out a podcast now of The View.
What is this Whoopi Goldberg Elon Musk kid thing? I tried to look into it, and someone said Whoopi Goldberg fainted in court, and I was like, what? I couldn't actually find. I couldn't find any. I just kept seeing people saying she fainted, but I couldn't find any evidence from any reputable source that says she did.
I think that was fake.
It's off. It's fake. It's just.
But they also said that she bullied Elon Musk's son, and all that I saw happen was she said his son's name, which is X. And then someone else said X, and Whoopi Goldberg said, I didn't name the child.
Yeah, that's literally it. That's it. That's what happened. Girl, you can't, everything online is so crazy now. All that crazy shit, Chuck Schumer, fucking dumbass, just, I mean, who knows? But I mean.
Is Mitch McConnell still an active member of our Congress?
Didn't he retire?
I think he announced his retirement.
Yeah, I think he announced it, but I think he has to finish out his term maybe, but I think
he needs to go home.
Well, you know, the government.
I think Mitch McConnell is they're talking about Joe Biden. Mitch McConnell is the most obvious visual case we have of cognitive decline, I think, in decades.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Well, always crazy to me is all these Republican folks that have wives or partners who are POCs and making so much anti-POC legislation. Mitch McConnell, JD Vance. I'm like, what do your wife be doing? Like when you be sitting on TV saying this stuff, do they be at home like, that's right, baby, you tell them.
Wait, Mitch McConnell's wife is black?
She's Asian.
That scans for him. Mitch McConnell's wife. Oh yeah, she is Asian.
Yeah. I'm like, are their wives at home like, yeah, baby, you better tell them. You better let those POCs know what's up.
She's very pretty.
Yeah.
I know she would not want to climb on top of that fucking
imagine
that puddle of yogurt.
I mean, depending on how much change I got, I could do it.
Ain't no way she'd be happy.
If Mitch McConnell paid me a good bag, I would definitely ride on the firm.
I'm willing to bet every time Mitch McConnell turn around, she'd be like,
do you believe the conspiracy theory that Melania hates Trump?
I mean, he's exhausting, and I only deal with him in small bits on the internet. I can't imagine how exhausting it is to live with that man, and I don't think that her quality of life has improved since being with him. Like being Trump's first lady has to be exhausting.
Totally.
It has to suck. And I imagine that when he wasn't president, she was probably much more relaxed.
Yeah, but now.
I mean, Michelle Obama said that being Barack Obama's first lady was exhausting.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine how stressful it is to be Redonda Trump's first lady. You know what I mean?
Redonda Trump.
I say Redonda Trump sometimes.
Oh. Well, what if you had a partner that went into politics? And you had to, what if Jacob wanted to?
I have my home, he has his home. I have my career, he has his career. I'm happy, he's happy. I can't remember the whole speech, but I'd be like, I ain't joining you in your work, but
every Sheryl Lee Ralph interview is.
Bitch, are you having a stroke?
Every Sheryl Lee Ralph interview is a fucking I Have a Dream speech. I'd be living for it, girl. She'd be like, you're like, Sheryl, what'd you have for lunch? Today I had tender greens, and we had the salmon with the arugula salad and the mashed potatoes.
I had salmon, he had turkey. I had arugula, he had kale. I had mint julep, he had lemonade. We were both very happy.
I'm obsessed with her. I love Sheryl Lee Ralph. Do you watch Abbott Elementary?
I've seen a few episodes. I have not seen every single episode, but yeah, I've seen quite a few episodes of Abbott.
Mateo was just on it.
Yeah, Mateo's just on it. I haven't seen it.
He's dating Wyatt. White is actually pronounced Wyatt.
Yeah, he's dating Larry Owen's character. Yeah, a lot of queens. Simone was on that show. Shea Coulee was on that show. Mateo Lane's been on that show. Sydney Washington was on there.
Anyone but us.
I know everyone. They're like, apparently, and you know what? They not like us, but they still want to accept us. It's crazy.
Why do people not like us, Monet?
Is that a serious question?
What did we do?
I venture to guess it's something you done said.
Me.
Yes.
So I just want to be clear again. You have nothing to do with any of this.
No.
Do you actually believe that when you say it out loud?
I will never forgive you for not being invited to the Fenty Beauty influencer thing in Barbados.
Well, you know what?
Forgive you.
I will say this right now. Rihanna can kick rocks for not inviting my best friend, honey. In fact, Rihanna, we don't want to be.
Y'all, Amelia J, please don't put that in there.
Rihanna, we don't want to go. Ain't that right, bestie? They're my best friend. We a real bad bitch on the
I would
dance
die
floor.
to go. I love Rihanna. I wish I was
Rihanna, we
invited.
don't even want to be invited. So you know what? Continue to not invite us because we will rise above. Bomo is coming for Fenty Beauty.
The hell it is. Yeah, come to clean, to be the janitor for fucking Fenty Beauty. Girl. It looks so fun. They were like literally hanging out with Rihanna in Barbados. She brought them to Barbados.
When are you going to Fiji?
So what? I want to go.
Isn't that worth it?
No, I want to be Barbados.
And the only reason you got that is because of your connections to me. You're welcome. Yeah, maybe Rihanna doesn't like me, but you know who does? Jeff Probst. I DM'd him.
Anyways,
I DM'd Jeff Probst and I said, as a star of the most popular, as the breakout star of the most popular television show on reality TV, do you think your underling little old ass fucking boomer show could? I'll do you a favor and I might retweet if you let my friend go to Fiji.
You're so silly.
And then he said, of course, all hail the queen of the traitors.
The queen of the traitors.
I got called the queen of the traitors. Rob called me the queen of the traitors, and I hate that it didn't air. I love that little compliment. He goes, "I believe you are the queen of the traitors." I cannot do his accent.
He said it at the round table to get you out?
During our battle, he was like, "I believe you're the queen of the traitors."
Damn. Are you gonna try to make Witch Hunt like your own TV spinoff show?
No, I'm just gonna do it on YouTube and TikTok, and it's just a fun little game for us to play on TikTok. And do you really want to play the next one? It takes like 3 hours to play a full game.
Why are you asking if I really want to play? I love games. Why would I? You think I'm just yanking your chain?
So the way we do it, it starts with interviews. I have to interview everyone because otherwise we're just like, I'm just picking random people. So I like for the audience to get to know who the people are. I do a long line of interviews. It's not long. It's like, what do you do? Where are you from? How old are you? Can you think you're good at spotting bullshit? Are you serious about hunting witches? Like, do you have any experience with witches? Have you ever, just silly stuff. But I need to get some, what do you call it? Some interface like stuff, like with like cool backgrounds and like music and stuff. I don't know how to insert the music yet.
Got it. Yeah, I would definitely want to play. Can I play the guy that be clean up the castle, Fergus?
Fergus? No, you have to compete.
I don't want to be Fergus.
You don't want to compete?
No, Patrick is Fergus.
Patrick is very much Fergus' twinkie little nephew.
No, I'll compete.
I think Patrick would be actually a really good actor to work on the Traitors as like Fergus' twinkie little nephew.
That would be cute.
Yeah,
BB has been calling me for like all these. Sorry, go ahead.
BB's a Harbonnet?
Yeah, I keep on forgetting.
You keep sending it to voicemail every time?
No, I was on the podcast. People. Here's the thing about like y'all. Sibling Rivalry is a very important thing for myself and Bob. When I be doing a podcast and I don't answer, I'm like, sorry, I was doing a podcast. They're like, oh, I didn't answer. Nigga, because I was at work.
I feel like you've absolutely answered calls during the podcast before.
I've stopped though. It's been a very long time I've stopped doing it because I'm like, I feel like if I was doing a gig on stage, would I answer the phone? Depending on the show, I probably would.
I mean, I just sent Nick to voicemail. Well, Nick doesn't call. Nick always uses Facebook Video Messenger whenever he calls.
Oh, yeah. So y'all be FaceTiming without me?
Yeah, all the time, actually. Me and Nick probably talk every day.
Wow. Nicholas Smith. I think there was a multiverse where Nick and I could have dated.
Everyone's alive.
Too late now.
Too late for what?
I'm not interested anymore.
All right, well, too bad for Nick.
Yeah.
You know what? Down the line, I tried to get Nick and Patty to date, but it was not. It was. I don't think they saw it for each other.
And I think they gave it an avid effort. I will say. I remember the time when they were hanging out a lot. I think they really did, but the sparks didn't fly.
I've tried to hook money up before.
With who?
I tried to get multiple times.
Who? I don't remember this. Who was it you tried to hook me up with?
We'll talk about it offline.
No, tell me the name now. So I would tell me.
We'll talk about it offline.
Why would you do that?
Well, I did try to hook you up with someone.
Let me see what this nigga's saying. Did Jacob know? Did someone just sent a message?
Jacob, I just supposed to send it to you and Jacob.
Oh yeah, I do know this.
Oh yeah. But Bob, you weren't serious.
You don't know what my intentions are.
No, meaning like for me, like that would not work. I'm not.
I tried to hook Zach and Nick up too.
They live in 2 different states.
Okay. Nick was already in a long distance relationship. Nick's done long distance.
And he didn't like it.
He didn't say that.
He didn't. I mean, they're not together, are they?
But that's not because it was long distance.
I think that's what it was.
You're just picking a thing that you're like, that's like saying, oh, because Nick's tall, it didn't work out. You're just picking a thing that is true and saying that's the reason why the relationship didn't work.
Do you know if it was not the reason?
I know it wasn't the reason. Because Nick and I talk all the time.
I'll be calling Nick. He just don't be answering the phone.
That's not true.
Yeah, I think he's busy often, which is fine. I'm not mad.
Nick would text you back. If you call Nick and he's busy, he would text you back. So I know you're lying.
Okay.
I know when you're lying. That's why you're lucky you were not in the motherfucking castle with me, because I would have clocked your tea immediately, honey.
If we were in Traders together, would you have, do you think, okay, we're on Traders together, you're a traitor, I'm a faithful, do you protect me?
For as long as possible, but you be trying to get slick in the mouth about me. So I would if you try to get sideways one time, you're gonna be undone. And you and I play Mafia together enough times to know that I can do that to you,
and vice versa, bitch.
And we know that because we know that I could gather you,
and then it will be mutually assured destruction because I'm taking you down with me.
But I would hope that we could work together. Again, I want to reiterate to y'all, like, all of you in the world who do casting on television, like, you're all fools for not casting me and Monet at the same time on TV shows. Like, y'all have made this Drag Race. Y'all even what's the fuck show we do? After Midnight.
Oh yeah, After Midnight. Yeah.
They'll be like, yeah, one at a time.
That's why we just need to, Bob. We just need to make our own TV show that we're on together.
Well, I have an idea for a show that I want to do.
Which one? What is this one now?
I have tons of ideas.
Well, I think everyone knows about you. Bob has an idea for every minute of the day.
Well, I have our clown show that I want to do.
All right, I'm not a clown.
Okay.
I'm not a clown. That's your thing.
What are you?
I'm a glamazon.
Okay. Sure, Jan. Let's call Violet and ask her what you are.
That's what I'm going to say. We were talking about queens earlier who were whatever. I was like, Got Mick is always a good time at a party. Do you agree?
Sometimes a little too good of a time.
Well, yeah, but most of the time, before
sometimes Mick be having a little too much of a good time.
Before she's too good of a time, she's always for Mick. Mick is good in a room. Like, she talks to everyone. She's very electric at a party setting. Do you agree with this?
Yeah, I agree. Me and Mick were hanging out at the Avalon party.
Yeah, I was there too.
And we were just buddy the whole night. She was so fun the whole night.
Yeah, Violet. When you get Violet away from other people, she's fun. At a party, she can like post up a little too much. She's trying to be too much that girl. I'm like, Violet, you can just be fun and nice and have a good time.
You want to isolate her and make her feel lonely, and then she can be fun.
Yeah, like a wounded gazelle in the Serengeti. You got to just get her girl away from her pack.
I've never hung out with Candy Muse, but she seems fun.
I never have either. Out of the new girls, is there anyone that you would like want to hang out with and kiki with and chill with? Mm-hmm. But
I want to hang out with
make sure you give
don't do not.
I'm kidding. Take that out. Take that out.
Jewel Sparkles.
I would hang out with her. Morphine. How was it hanging out with Plain Jane the other day?
Oh, it was fun. I enjoyed our time together. Plain Jane was pretty fun. We did the gig together, and then we went to a bar afterwards, and then we got into a fight on the streets with a stranger.
I saw that with that homophobe.
Yeah.
Would you smash Plain?
I don't have like a particular desire to.
Would you smash Morphine?
I don't have a particular desire to.
Okay. Would you smash
Lana
Anya?
Jarre?
Yes.
Which one? The two names were said.
I didn't hear what you said, Ma.
Anya Nerve.
I don't have a particular desire to.
Work.
And how about you? All those people, Plain Jane.
You know, Plain Jane hit on me.
Answer the motherfucking question.
I don't think Plain is my type. Plain, she's a little too small. She's right on the cusp of tall enough, size enough for me, but also like on the cusp of she's a little too small. I feel too much bigger than her.
Plain Jane has this energy. I don't know how to describe it to y'all, but out of drag, Plain Jane has this energy. This is the best way I can describe it. That was just for the people watching.
Yeah, I kind of get what you're saying.
I don't know. I can't even explain it beyond that, but that's just the energy that Plain Jane has.
Yeah,
and I think it's fun, and I think she's a real good. I really enjoy Plain Jane.
I love hanging out with her. I love going.
So we were at this party.
UPenn.
Me, Jane, Crystal Method. It was after the Queerties. A lot of people were there.
Oh,
and this really, 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 really high guy came up to Plain Jane and started hitting on him, and was like, "Oh my God, like I want to like." I don't know. I don't know what he was saying because I wasn't there. But I came over and Crystal Method was like, Bob, that guy, would you hook up with that guy? I was like, yeah, he's super hot. And then Crystal Method was like, well, he's hitting on Jade. And she's like, no. And I looked at Jane, I was like, you're not. She goes, no, I want the bartender.
And what was the bartender? What did the bartender look like?
He looked like he might have been like a brown skin, like a light brown skin Latino person with curly hair, like long curly hair and like kind of a messy beard goatee, like a little unkept, but still like not wild. Dressed in all black, obviously.
Got it.
Kind of average build.
Got it.
And the person that she did not want to hook up with was very, very slim, wearing like a crop top jacket with like they made this suit they were wearing. They could be like, I made this suit. They kept telling anyone who would listen. And by the way, it was actually a beautiful outfit. So I would tell people too. With
it's not like you're describing Elias Matzo.
Elias Matzo.
Designer from New York.
The twink who made your Wednesday.
Had a body like Elias Matzo. Yeah, had a body just like Elias Matzo.
Elias is so hot, by the way.
With a very like big butt for someone, like a very bubbly butt for someone so slim. And I can't remember if they were wearing like platform shoes or not, but they looked to be with the shoes roughly 5'10" and they had kind of curly hair. Oh my God, it literally sounds like a last mess.
I feel like Jane is a top, right?
I didn't ask.
Or verse. I think it's like verse top leaning.
I didn't bother to ask.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not like, come on, I didn't ask.
Oh, okay. See, I can.
I think I said something. You act like I'm offended. I just literally be like, I'd be like, as calm, be like, I didn't ask. You'd be like, damn.
I told you this. The energy you come with.
You should know me by now. This is how I respond. It's not like you should know this by now. You should be able to figure out my social cues by now.
I know, and sometimes I feel like I have, and I'm like, oh, Bob's not coming for me, and then you say something like, oh, he's coming for me. So you know what? I can't read. I can't read it all sometimes.
Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I'm not coming for you until you do a thing, and then you activate the come.
To quote you, what's your part in that? I'm just the one instigating all of your reactions.
See, I said sometimes. Did you know how I said sometimes?
Sometimes I run. Sometimes.
Okay. Diabetes.
I forget what she looks like out of drag.
Do we want to do one called the Smash List, where we both come with a list of queens we want to smash?
My God.
and we talk about why we want to smash. Would that be problematic?
No.
Or to be kind of everything?
I think of everything. I'm down. Let's do it.
So Monet and I, we will get the smash.
Monet and I. Now who's Jamaican? Monet and I. Jacob, you didn't hear that? Monet and I.
A little bit. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it was like maybe a 4. It was there, but I don't think it was as prominent as you were insinuating that it was.
Monet and I. Monet. I was on the head of driving to the studio the other day, and I was singing Under the Sea, and I was like, I could have been this role.
I think that's your toxic trait. Thinking you could do all these musical roles that you can't.
I can. Why can't I?
You don't have a Jamaican accent.
I could do a Jamaican accent.
Let me hear you say
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give that a 6.
That was every bit as good as David Diggs.
Is David Diggs Jamaican?
No, I don't think so. I'm almost positive he's not.
David, how the fuck you spell David?
I think it's D-A-V-E.
Oh yeah, David Diggs. I see it.
Where you from? Pennsylvania?
Girl, he
He
black.
is from Oakland.
Let's hear yours.
Wait, David Diggs
From Hamilton.
Oh, he did it in the remake.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sebastian Wright was the original.
Oh,
No,
they
sorry,
ain't
not
no
Samuel E. Wright. Sorry. Samuel E. Wright was the original Sebastian.
And David
Let's hear your
Diggs.
Jamaican accent. Come on, sing it.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's yard. I don't even know the words.
Someone else's lake. That's where
Oh.
seaweed is. There's no seaweed in someone's yard. Why would there be seaweed in your yard? Just sing Under the Sea.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
I think mine was better than yours. Jacob, rate them.
To be fair, I don't have a Jamaican accent, so I don't.
I'm going to be fully honest. I was pulling up an interview of the original voice for Sebastian talking about the Sebastian accent so we could hear. So I wasn't paying specific attention to who was doing the best
I'm
accent.
calling Marvin. We're both going to sing Under the Sea, and Marvin's going to tell us who sounds the most Jamaican.
This is the voice of Sebastian, not in the accent.
It's one either way.
You could have.
No, I couldn't.
Well, I wish you had. I wish
I'm
you had.
calling
But
Marvin.
you had some.
Marvin, we're both good. Monet, look up the lyrics to Under the Sea.
And Monet also gets a phone call as well to judge for her. If you're calling,
I mean, it's Marvin. Marvin's Jamaican.
So?
Monet has other friends who are
Right,
Jamaican
I
as
got
well.
Jamaican friends.
Marvin, you're on the podcast. Monet and I are going to sing Under the Sea. You're going to tell us who has the best Jamaican accent, okay? Here we go. I'm first. This is Bob. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. All right, now here goes Monet.
Let's see.
We just don't. Don't. You can't give critiques. Then Monet will steal the critiques. Hold on. Go, Mo.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is you looking for?
Under the sea.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
All right, Marvin, chime in. As an actual Jamaican, who had the best Jamaican accent?
Best. Monet's was sonically better, tone wise.
Well, she can sing better than me, obviously. We're talking about accent. We're not talking about singing.
Well, you just roll your R's a lot, like greener. Like both of you.
Monet rolled her R's. We both rolled our R's.
Both of
No,
you
I
did
flipped.
that.
I
Both of you
flipped
did
my
that.
R's.
It was equally. I can hear that Monet is Caribbean.
Thank you.
So your answer is Monet.
So you lose. Good day,
Your answer is
sir.
Monet. Fake ass Jamaican. Bitch, you British. Bye. Fake ass
Good
Jamaican.
day, sir. You lose.
He can't even make jerk chicken. A bitch ain't Jamaican, but a chick still jerking.
Isn't that one of your lyrics?
Yeah.
For which song?
On a song we're on together, Monet.
Roach
Killers.
Stompers. Roach Killers.
Well, the way I know your whole discography, you can't even remember songs that we're on together is crazy. I remember your whole verse.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm. I just need the first word. But do you remember my verse? Shoes on point and you know it. Shoes on point and you know it.
Do you know your verse?
Right.
Shoes on point and you know it. A bitch broke as hell, but a bitch don't
Can't
show
show
it. Get a BBL if a bitch can't grow it. Tax refund and a bitch gon' blow it. Ow. When they say work, I'm working. The ass ain't fat, but a bitch still twerking. A bitch ain't Jamaican, but a chick still jerking. The something, but the bag ain't real, but it look like a Birkin. There it is.
You're such a good writer.
You did those out of order, but you did get them.
I think, yeah, it was yeah, somewhere in there. How did yours start, Mo?
Stomping like a nigga on the runway. And
Like you're naked on the runway?
stomping like it's something. It's like, Jacob, what is it?
You have the lyrics pulled up, Jacob?
That's a no. Oh, so y'all, you see?
Spent rent money on some tickets to Beyonce.
See, y'all, he was looking at Bond stuff. He don't look at my stuff, though.
It's the same song, Monet. He just scroll back.
It take half an hour to scroll back?
Maybe Jacob went to the bathroom.
Sorry. I was muted and I have the lyrics. I'm here.
I found it. Stomping like the torches on the motherfucking runway. Spent rent money on some tickets to Beyonce. Gagging the girls with the looks, bitch, turning them. Tag still on, cause tomorrow I'm returning them. Broke as hell, I broke a nail and worried about it. Call, collect, I bounced a check. I highly doubt it, haters, I just got paid, bitch. Spraying y'all bitches with raid, bitch.
I remember when we were getting ready to shoot the video, Monet.
What I do now? What?
Monet is such a troll.
What did I do?
It was just so trolly. I don't know why I let it get under my skin, but it just bothered me. Because the song's already been recorded, right? So when I do my part, I'm going to say, spraying y'all niggas with raid, bitch. I'm gonna say spray y'all niggas with raid. And I was like, well, no, you can't do that, Monet, because it's already been recorded. Like, you can't, it won't match what you're saying. And when I was like, I'm gonna say it.
I don't think I said that.
You did. And I kept being like, Monet, you can't, you kept being like, I'm gonna do it. And I was like, you would have to have done that in the studio, in the booth. You can't just switch it now. And Monet's like, well, I'm gonna have him switch it.
If I did, it was probably just to literally just argue and just.
It was trolling, but your trolling works on me for whatever reason. It's beyond me. It is beyond me, honey. Monet, so, you okay? You go three digits into the ear, bitch. That has to be bad for your ear.
No,
I don't like the noises. Into the mic is crazy.
You have some nerve. Nigga, do you remember the other day when you burped into the mic? You said, blah. And literally the comments were like, no, Bob, that was gross. Please don't do that again.
There were some people who were very impressed.
Impressed by how disgusting it was. Correct.
Everything I do isn't for the masses. I do some stuff for the few, the proud, the Marines.
I will say you have stopped your nose, your sniffling thing. Is your septum fixed?
No, I just do this. I lean back, or I just suffer.
Clap if you think she's just.
And I do. Thank you all for coming to listen to our podcast today. Bye.
Bye.